Good evening, and welcome to the 2025 Oswego High School Senior Sports Awards. My name is Carrie Gwynn, and I am the president of the Buck Boosters. Each year, in conjunction with the athletic department, the Boosters put together this ceremony to honor the hard work and dedication of our student athletes and to celebrate the conclusion of our senior athletes' high school careers. I know it's a night of mixed emotions for our seniors, their parents, and families. Sports become such a focus for the family, and for most, it is now over. But we get to look forward to the amazing things you are all about to do, whether it's college, a trade, the workforce, the military, or just taking time to figure out who you are and where you want your journey to go. As an athlete, you've been given the tools and life lessons that will make this an easy transition. No matter your direction, we have no doubt that you will not only find your path, but also conquer it. I would like to now introduce Cynthia Lozon, our Director of Physical Education and Athletics.
Thank you, Carrie. And if you guys didn't know, we are being timed right now. I think our feed ends in an hour on the YouTubes that we've paid for, so we got to get going. But anyway, yes, thank you, Carrie. And thank you, seniors, especially those of you that came in early. I do want to send out a special thank you for all being here tonight. Parents, coaches, especially all the coaches that are there, and they were here earlier, so thank you. Teachers, administrators, friends, and most importantly, our student athletes. Tonight is a celebration of hard work, resilience, teamwork, and character. It's an evening to recognize the dedication and accomplishments of our senior student athletes and award winners who have made their mark not just in competition, but in our school community. Seniors, some of you are heading off to college to continue your athletic careers. We got to see all of that earlier. Others will take the lessons learned in sport into other walks of life. Either way, you leave us as leaders, stronger, more disciplined, and ready for whatever comes next. Your impact will be here long after the final whistle blew on your last game. Coaches, thank you for being mentors, role models, and leaders. You've pushed our athletes to be their best, not just in athletics, but in life. Your passion, commitment, and care make all of this possible. Families, thank you for the rides, the encouragement, the support, and the unwavering presence on the sidelines, some of whom I've got to talk to a lot. Your role in their journey is immeasurable, and tonight we celebrate you. Also tonight, we honor those who have gone above and beyond, the recipients of scholarships and special awards, whether it's for athletic excellence, academic achievement, leadership, or community service. These honors reflect the best of who we are and who we strive to be. As we close this chapter, I want to remind all of you, especially our seniors, that the jersey may come off, but the lessons stay with you forever. Sports have taught you how to lead, how to lose with dignity, and how to win with humility. Take those lessons with you. Keep striving, keep growing, and never forget where you came from. You are always part of this family. You are always an Oswego Buccaneer. Congratulations to all of our seniors and award winners. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening. I also get the honor here of introducing our guest speaker for the evening. If you grabbed a program, you would see that our guest speaker, or if you're looking on the screen now, our guest speaker started out as an Oswego Buccaneer, so she's doing great things. If you want to read all that, that's great, but I'm going to just say she's doing a lot. She graduated with a BS in Strength and Conditioning, an MS in Sports Management. After graduating from Limestone University, she began her coaching career. Coach Howard, she's landed back in Oswego as the head coach as the Lakers women's lacrosse team in November of 2016. Since that time, her teams have qualified for postseason every year, ending this most recent season with a league and conference championship and a trip to the NCAA tournament. What's not written there is probably a big accolade that maybe didn't make our program, but she's also the 2025 SUNYAC Coach of the Year. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Brittany Howard.
Good evening. I would like to thank the Buck Boosters and Oswego High School Athletic Department for inviting me to speak tonight. Not too long ago, I sat right where you guys are as a proud Oswego Buccaneer. Like many of you, I was raised right here in Oswego. As a child, I attended Minetto Elementary before moving on to Oswego Middle School and then to Oswego High School, graduating in 2009. I have very fond memories of playing varsity lacrosse and soccer here at OHS. If you're involved in Oswego sports, the Howard name may ring a bell. Our family roots run deep in athletics throughout this city. My father has been at the helm of Oswego State wrestling program for an incredible 36 years, and my brother Mike currently coaches the Oswego High School wrestling team and serves as my assistant coach at the college. Prior to Mike serving as my assistant, my younger brother Matt filled that role before moving to Boston. All three of us started our athletic journey like many of you, participating in various youth organizations throughout Oswego. All of us played minor hockey, youth lacrosse, youth soccer, and Little League, while the boys participated in Pop Warner football and Pee Wee wrestling. It is important to recognize and thank the volunteers that organized and served as coaches in the many youth programs that allowed many of us to be here today, to be active and involved in sports during our younger days. Be sure to take that opportunity to thank them, as well as your current coaches and administrators. My brothers and I would go on to college and continue in our respective sports. Each one of us served as a team captain at the collegiate level. Those leadership opportunities allowed us to begin our roles as mentors and coaches, which led us into this past year, a historical season for the Oswego State women's lacrosse program. The Lakers racked up numerous wins, athletic honors, and brought home a first ever SUNYAC championship and NCAA tournament appearance. But the truth is, our success this past season began long before any whistle blew or any goal was scored. True success is forged through a daily dose of preparation, determination, and real sacrifices. While we all wish our days could be enjoyed with sitting on the beach at Fairhaven or relaxing on our couches, true champions are made on crisp, cold mornings at the rink, late Friday nights in the gym, or hot summer afternoons on the field. Seniors, as you embark on the next chapter of your athletic, academic, or professional journeys, be ready for your coaches, mentors, and family members to challenge you beyond your comfort zones. I challenge you to meet these demands head on. Whether you realize it or not, your parents, coaches, mentors have been challenging you themselves for a lifetime. They know what it takes and are doing their best to prepare you. In my own childhood, my parents played a significant part in pushing me to do my very best every day, even when I really didn't want to. For instance, at 5 years old, my younger brother and I were signed up for youth soccer. When teams were selected, I was very upset with the team I landed on. To vent my frustration, I threw a little temper tantrum in our backyard. I sat there pouting and loudly telling my parents, "I am not going, Pat." Pat was the name of the youth soccer coach. That tantrum turned into a long-running family joke. To this day, if anyone's reluctant to do something, one of us will say, "I am not going, Pat." Despite my childish protests, my parents stood firm. They encouraged and convinced me that things would turn out for the better. And they were right. On the first day of practice, I was on the field and I never looked back. Years later, in 7th grade, my father encouraged me to play lacrosse instead of trying out for track. Time and time again, in difficult scenarios, I've learned to lean on my parents, and like those two early events, things always worked out for the better. This path ultimately led me to play both varsity soccer and lacrosse here, and then led me to Gaffney, South Carolina. 12 hours away, I didn't know really what I was doing or where I was going, but I played a significant role in the Limestone Saints women's lacrosse program, where we proudly played in 2 NCAA Division II championship finals and 2 Division II quarterfinals. The moral of the story is lean on your support systems, whether it's your parents, mentors, siblings, teachers, or coaches. These are the people who've been there for you through every struggle and have celebrated every win. They want nothing but the absolute best for you. Trust their wisdom, soak up their knowledge, and remember, you are never alone. I have been the head coach at Oswego State for 9 years now. It took 9 years to finally achieve the goal of our program's first conference championship. Nothing truly worthwhile ever comes easy. Through all the life's twists and turns, remember what brought you this far, the foundation of hard work, dedication, and determination you built right here as a Oswego Buccaneer. Once again, once a buck, always a buck isn't just a saying, it's a way of life. It means we are tough, we are resilient, and we represent a proud community. Always remember your support system and everyone who has lifted you along the way. Walking through life with others is so much richer than walking alone. Dream big, work hard, and keep pushing forward. Success will always find you in the end. Thank you again for having me tonight, and as always, go Bucks.
All right, thank you, Brittany. At this time, I'm going to call up Josh Lurch. He's going to be getting us right into the awards program. He will be announcing all of our athletes of the month that have been recognized throughout the 2024-25 school year. So, Josh Lurch.
Thank you. Let's see. If you are here and I call your name, please feel free to stand so we can recognize you. We had a lot of athletes of the month this year. These are just the high school ones. In September, we had Kevin Waters, Cora Scheel, Leanne Hosen, and Ayana Shute. Yeah, stand up. You're good. In October, Caden Ferraro, Chloe Bletch, Wilson Metcalf, and Mia Sykett. November, Zach Munger, Jocelyn Kaniski, Hunter Joseph, and Abigail Onmach. In December, Mason Nauman, Lauren Adkins, Julius Garabito, and Abigail Giroux. January, Noah Boalia, Reagan Healy, Christian Thompson, and Bella Salazzo. In February, Nathan Freeburn, Audrey Donovan, Maddox Browngart, and Lizzie Stahl. In March, Cooper Dawson, Jade Shegg, Louis Correa, and Liliana Phillips. In April, Tommy Kerwin, Emily Furlong, Kiara Townsley, Mikey Waters, and Claire Furlong. Come on, Mikey, stand up. Let's see, May, we had Caden Ferraro, Olivia Kapusinski, Dominic Natoli, Brett DeGrenier, and Julia Clark. And finally, most recently in June, we had Danny Dunn, Elena DeBlasi, Adam Plyer, and Clementine Rastley. Congratulations to all the athletes of the month. And I'm giving it back to Cindy.
Thanks, Josh. And thanks for substituting to do all those athletes of the month recognition. I feel like our athletes that were recognized didn't really want the recognition. I think I see quite a few of them here that didn't want to stand up. So maybe we should do that again. No, I'm just kidding. I know you guys are hot. So anyway, I have the next step on the agenda are our All-League honorees. So to save time and also space in the program, if we do want to recognize everyone who was honorable mention, second team or first team, but what we'd like you to do if you were honorable mention or second team, we would like to have you stand up now. We're not going to read that out, but if you were for your sport, if you could please stand at this time. I'm not going to read names, but thank you. Look at our senior leaders. Yes. And thank you so much. Yes. We'd also like to recognize the first team All-League recipients. Again, these are hard to obtain, but we'll start off with the fall sports. So for boys volleyball, our first team members, boys volleyball, Eddie Kozowski. Girls volleyball, Gabriella Warner and Cora Scheel. Girls swimming and diving, Jocelyn Kaniski. Boys cross country, Danny Dunn. Boys golf, Gavin Ruggiero and Kevin Waters. In fall cheer, Kylie Beers. So those are our fall first team members. If you guys could stand, we'd like to recognize you. I see they like to do things in groups. They like to do things in groups. Okay, for winter, our first team members are for boys basketball, Noah Balya, girls basketball, Maria Sweet, boys swimming and diving, Cooper Dawson, girls ice hockey, Elena DeBlasi, and winter cheer, Anaya Bingham. If you guys could please stand and get the moment you deserve. And into spring, I will apologize because some sports still haven't met yet to decide on their awards, so those won't be recognized this evening, but hopefully we can follow up on a board meeting notes or something. But for softball, we have Maria Sweet, Kaylin Bond, and Clara O'Connor. Girls lacrosse, Peyton Bond, Taylor Gerasi, and Elena DeBlasi. Girls golf, Emily Furlong. Boys track and field, Logan Doval and Daniel Dunn. Girls track and field, Sophia Otakati. So if we could have those students please stand for a round of applause. And I know before every sports season, I know most of you in here probably attended 1 or 2 preseasons where I would tell everyone to please know your role. And I say, you know, the officials' jobs are to officiate, coaches' jobs are to coach and all that. And I also do say that they are all human, so there are mistakes made. So I should have prefaced that with this program this evening, that at some point, if we did forget something, it's not that we did it on purpose, it was just an oversight. So I will, you know, between the athletic department and the Buck Boosters, if we did forget anything, please just know that we are human too, and you can correct us, and we'll try to do our best next year. Some other athletes that we would like to recognize, and they were voted all CNY. So if you could stand when I call your name, and then we'll applaud at the end. So all the students that were named all CNY for their sports, we'll start with swim, Jocelyn Kaniski. Boys volleyball, Eddie Kozowski. Boys basketball, Noah Balya. Girls basketball, Maria Sweet. Indoor track, Danny Dunn. And softball, Maria Sweet. Congratulations with that accomplishment. We also have New York State Public High School state qualifiers. We think it's great to note them at this time. We'll again start with swim, Jocelyn Kaniski, Daniel Dunn, cross country, Colin Wallace, cross country, Gavin Ruggiero, boys golf, Cooper Dawson, boys swim, Daniel Dunn again for indoor track, and we had some outdoor track recipients. They're actually going off to states this week. Nora Newell and Sophia Otakati. And just so you guys are aware, when they go off to the state meet or state championships, they are not just representing Section 3, they are wearing the Oswego Buccaneer gear, so they are putting us on the map, so thank you. Some other Section 3 champions, if you could please stand. Jocelyn Kaniski for swimming, Cooper Dawson for swimming, Nico Canale for diving. And a little special note here is that we did have 2 coaches that were section coaches of the year for Class B. Our dive coach, Kevin Morgan, and our swim coach, Josh Lurch, if they could also stand. Congratulations. Within our league, there were some other accolades. So we'll have Player of the Year for girls volleyball from the Salt City Athletic Conference, and that was Ella O'Connor. If she could stand. Thanks, Ella. Again, a league award for co-pitcher of the year for softball would be Maria Sweet. And another special award would be Academic All-American, and for this, for girls lacrosse, would be Elena DeBlasi. All right, it looks like it's me for the next segment too. So now I'm gonna ask a few Buck Boosters to come up. This is where we will read the Buck Booster Award recipients for every season. So the boosters have done certain awards based on whatever the coaches would like that award to be. But usually inscribed on the award is not only do these athletes excel at his or her sport, but they exemplify what it means to be a Buck. This athlete is a leader on and off the field. His or her grit, hard work, and determination set them apart and positively impacts their surrounding teammates. The Buck Boosters appreciate the opportunity to support these awards per the recommendations of the coaches. So we'll start with our fall sports. And when we call your name, we would like you to come up. You're going to get your award from the Booster Club president, Carrie. And I'm not sure which way we're going to go. I think probably that way to get a picture under the arch with the Buck. So the Buck may have to sprint across backstage and get ready for the photo op. And I think we have our photographer ready too. So with our fall awards, we're going to start off with, I guess we'll start off with girls tennis. It's going to be the OHS Varsity Tennis MVP, Sophia Cahill. If she's here. Okay, Varsity Boys Golf, OHS Varsity Golf Lowest Stroke Award, October 2024, will go to Gavin Ruggiero. For boys soccer, they have the OHS Varsity Soccer Heart of the Buck Award will go to Zachary Munger. Varsity girls soccer will have the Team Defensive Player of the Year, Elena de Blasi. For girls cheer, they have the cheer MVP will go to Lucy Spiegel. Varsity football, Heart of the Buck Award, Parker Steffen. Boys volleyball, Heart of the Buck Award, Zachary Truel. Girls volleyball, Most Valuable Player, Ella O'Connor. Boys cross country, Most Outstanding Runner, Daniel Dunn. Girls cross country, Most Outstanding Runner, Olivia Kapinski. In girls swimming and diving, Heart of the Buck Award, Malia Upcraft. Now we'll move on to our winter sports. For varsity wrestling, Coaches Award, Nicholas Thompson. For winter cheer, we have the MVP award, Jillian Wallace. Girls basketball MVP, Maria Sweet. I believe she has a practice tonight. I was told ahead of time. Boys swimming and diving, Heart of the Buck Award, Shane Bond. Boys bowling MVP, Zachary Truel. Girls bowling MVP, Malia Upcraft. Girls hockey, Heart of the Buck Award, Amanda Connolly. Boys basketball, Most Valuable Player, Noah Bwalia. Boys hockey, MVP award, Jacob Morse. Girls indoor track, field MVP, MVP Heart of the Buck Award, Audrey Donovan. She's trying out for the track team. For boys indoor track, MVP Heart of the Buck Award, Daniel Dunn. Our spring awards, actually, Daniel will save you some steps. Back over. Boys track and field, MVP, Daniel Dunn. Girls track and field, MVP, Sophia Otakati. Girls lacrosse, MVP, Elena de Blasi. Boys lacrosse, Heart of the Buck Award, Timothy Nacy. Boys tennis, Most Valuable Player, Tyler Loomis. Softball, Leader of the Team, Clara O'Connor. Girls golf, Senior Leadership Award, Emily Furlong. And for baseball, Coaches Award, recipient Tom Kerwin. And again, I think he's already playing baseball this evening. He did let me know ahead of time. All right, and now I'm going to not have the microphone for a little bit, and I'm going to call up Carrie, Josh, and Rachel for the presentation of awards and scholarships.
Thank you. Okay, so first up, we have the Donald E. Bishop Sportsmanship Award, and the recipient is Emery O'Brien. Next, the Joseph Cheser Sportsmanship Award. The recipient is Daniel Dunn. Daniel, stay right there. The Dorothy Gould Memorial Scholarship. The recipients are Daniel Dunn and Amanda Connolly. Oswego Minor Hockey Scholarships. Elena de Blasi, Keegan Finch, Misha Palmatesso, Sadie Pratt, and Gavin Ruggio. Oswego Lacrosse Club Scholarship. Recipients are Amanda Connolly, Elena de Blasi, and Margaret O'Leary. Next, we have the Martin J. Meehan Scholarships, and the family is here to present those. Okay. All right. The recipients of the Martin J. Meehan Scholarship are Audrey Donovan and Parker Steffen. The Dave Powers Memorial Scholarship, recipient Tommy Kerwin. Section 3 Scholar Athlete Award, Tommy Kerwin and Elena de Blasi. Sharon Swish Memorial Scholarship. Recipients are Shane Bond and Jocelyn Kaniski. The Timothy Daniel Everett Scholarship. Recipient is Misha Palmatesso. The Army National Reserve Scholar Athlete Award. Recipients are Keegan Finch and Misha Pamatesso. The Michelle Wink Memorial Scholarships. The recipients are Lily Allison, Shane Bond, Keegan Finch, Tommy Kerwin, and Ella O'Connor. Okay. And the Buck Booster Scholarships. The recipients are Elena DeBlasi, Audrey Donovan, Misha Pamatesso, and Owen Subert. Okay, I'm now going to turn things over to Lisa and Eben for the presentation of our senior athletes.
We're going to start with Camden Atkinson, Lauren Adkins, Anaya Cherie, Shane Bond, Braden Brzee, Noah Bawalia, Sophia Cahill, Madison Casaletta, Madeline Christ, Jocelyn Kniski, Amanda Connolly, Marilia Cruz, Tanner Deffren, Elena DeBlasi, Audrey Donovan, Daniel Dunn, Logan Duvall, Gabrielle Elia, Caden Ferrara, Keegan Finch, Ethan Fiorito, Isabel Fiorito, Kendra Ferenzi, Mac Fitzgerald, Isaac Fontana, Austin Freeburn, Elizabeth Furlong, Emily Furlong, Amber Garrison, Theodore Gozier, Jack Hammond, Dylan Harrison, Joshua Haskins, Talon Hawksby, Jackson Hollenbeck, Kaday Hunley, Paige Kennedy, Connor Kenny, Hava Curling, Tommy Kerwin, Dylan Clefbeck, Addison Kozowski, sorry, Aiden McGee, Victoria Marino, Stephen Master, Leah McRae, Anaya Miller, Jacob Morris, Zach Munger, Timothy Nacy, Mason Nauman, Emery O'Brien, Ella O'Connor, Margaret O'Leary, Tanner Pamatesso, Misha Pamatesso, Alexis Papa, Ian Partlow, Corbin Perry, Garrett Pickens, Roman Pierce, Amanda Porter, Kennedy Porter, Sadie Pratt, Cameron Pritchard, Jose Ramos, Nolan Roy, Gavin Ruggio, Dylan Ryan, Sophia Schell, Owen Subert, Cora Scheel, Owen Sinkavage, Lucy Spiegel, Parker Seffin, Nicholas Thompson, Lily Thompson, Malia Upcraft, Kevin Waters, Molly Wells, Caitlin Whitney, and Matthew Willis.
I'm going to turn things over to Susan for a moment.
Good evening. I just wanted to offer, we have cords for those who've served as student Buck Booster representatives. And if I could call them up to receive these, please, I'd appreciate it. Lauren Atkins. Maddie Christ. Elena de Blasi. And Owen Subert. And we just want to thank the students for all the time that they give to the Buck Boosters. Owen and Elena, I know, have been serving for 4 years, and we've been lucky enough to have Maddie and Lauren join them. For those of you who don't know, they come to our monthly meetings, they provide insight, they share some thoughts from a student perspective, and we're grateful for all of that in addition to their hours of labor that they give to us as volunteers. So anyone in the crowd who's thinking you might like to join us next year, please look for that in the fall. Thank you.
Okay, we are moving into our final awards of the evening. The first will be Fan of the Year. Here are a few words from the nominations we received for our Fans of the Year. They have been a steady presence at so many games for so long. They truly support all of the Buck athletes and are such a positive source of energy for these students. For years, they have attended almost every sporting event their grandchildren have been in, and even sports their grandchildren didn't play. This didn't waver for weather, playing time, winning percentage, or health. They happily cheer on their grandchildren, but also every other kid on those teams. I watched them celebrate first goals right along with other parents as if every player was also a grandchild of theirs. This is just a tidbit of what was written about these wonderful fans who also hold a special place in my heart as I grew up right alongside their children through sports, and they treated all of us the same way. I am so honored to announce that Paul and Paula Guido are the 2025 Buck Booster Fans of the Year. If we could please have their family join them for a picture. Okay, moving on to the Michelle Wink Pick People Up Award. This award is voted on by the Buck Boosters from nominations received by coaches. The player should hold the following qualities: gives 110%, is a caregiver or helper, is the last person to leave, is always helping clean up, is involved in the school community, and has a positive attitude. Our winner had the following said about them. During my tenure coaching at Oswego High School, he has been a consistent two-sport athlete who regularly embodies the characteristics associated with the Michelle Wink Pick People Up Award. He is one of the first to arrive at practice and is routinely the last to leave if he is not on the schedule for his job, and is always the very first to offer a helping hand to fellow teammates or any Oswego City School District student, athlete or not. During his off-season, he remains involved in some capacity with both wrestling and baseball. He picks up shifts for coworkers who are unable to make it to work and spends a tremendous amount of time with family and conducting community activities. Through all the trials, tribulations, distractions, and obstructions associated with teenage life, he has always maintained an over-the-top, uplifting, and positive attitude. These reasons and many more are why my nominee for the Michelle Wink Pick People Up Award is Oswego High School senior Jose Ramos Jr. Ironically, Jose could not be here tonight because he is in fact working. So we will get that award to him. Now, our Coach of the Year. Our 2025 Coach of the Year had this said about them in their nomination. He has a coaching style based on positivity. He keeps the kids interested while also setting a standard for behavioral expectations and a drive to enhance performance. He is the perfect blend of demanding while also having fun to keep the kids coming back year after year. He inspires confidence, teamwork, and love for the game. His approach is to build them up and bring excitement to each practice and game. His love for the game and his athletes is unparalleled. He inspires them to not only be the best player they can be, but also the best person they can be. Our 2025 Coach of the Year is Josh Carney. Okay, just a couple last awards. This award is chosen by the Oswego City School District coaches. Our outstanding senior male athlete is Tommy Kerwin, and our outstanding senior female athlete is Elena DeBlasi. As Cindy mentioned earlier, tonight we had a special ceremony celebrating our students that have chosen to go on and play a sport at the collegiate level. Data shows that student athletes in D3 have an academic success rate of 88% and a 91% academic success rate at the D1 level. We are so proud of all of you that are continuing your sport in college. Could the college-bound athletes please stand one more time for a round of applause? We'd like to thank our coaches. Coaches, we hope you know that you are greatly impacting these young lives in ways they will remember their entire life. Every day you choose to show up is another day to make a difference in the life of your student athletes. As they say, it only takes one coach who believes in you. We are grateful for your decision to commit to our students, not just for the season, but in shaping their lives. We'd also like to take a moment to offer a special thank you to our major sponsors. You can see them listed in your program tonight. We are truly grateful for all of the sponsors as their support allows us to hold events like today's ceremony give scholarships, the Buck Parade, varsity t-shirts, and so much more. If you want to be more involved in Buck Boosters, please check out our social media sources for meeting times and more information. Of course, we have to thank the Matt Bach for always saying yes to us, and Jamie Sykett for all of his help, and DJ Pat Bond for the awesome tunes tonight. We cannot close out this ceremony without a huge thank you to Angela Miller and Cindy Lozon. Their office is buzzing from morning till night, no less than 200 days a year, and most of what they do gets no recognition. They are thoughtful, kind, patient, and dedicated, and they do it all for the betterment of our kids. So thank you both for everything you do. And of course, the Buck Booster Board, who always step up for our students in the best way, especially Susan DeBlasi, who took on organizing this event for us tonight. Susan is not only having her last athlete graduate this year, but she just completed her final term and last event on the Buck Booster Board. Susan, we cannot thank you enough for your dedication to our student athletes and the district during your tenure with the Boosters. You will be missed dearly. Finally, with the end of the school year, there are celebrations like this with awards, recognitions, and scholarships. And as fun as that can be, we hope that you'll remember that the real takeaway from your time as a Buccaneer is not the award recognition, but the opportunities you had to grow as a person and develop life skills that carry you into your future. Things that help you find your patience, sportsmanship, and time management. As you leave here tonight, we ask that you keep in mind that it is not the awards we receive that we will be valued for, but rather our ability to show kindness, compassion, consideration, and patience. Be proud of your accomplishments, but be prouder still of the person you're becoming and the character these opportunities have built. Best of luck to our senior athletes on their future endeavors. And as always, go Bucks. Just a couple closing remarks.
Let's give a round of applause to Carrie Gwynn, the president of Buck Boosters. I think when we first started doing this award ceremony, I had to speak like the whole time. Tonight, she took right over. This is great. But no, seriously, I would just like to congratulate all of the athletes here, especially our senior student athletes. So far in my time here, you guys have made it really enjoyable and moments to remember. I do know everyone's kind of getting hot in here, so I would like to end the ceremony with, I believe, the senior slideshow. I know we do have some time for that, but if you guys would like to sit and watch and listen, that's great. Coaches, again, I cannot thank you enough for being here. I'd also like to recognize my secretary, Angela, and our athletic trainer, Michael Schlichtig. He's another part of the athletic office who often goes overlooked, but he does a fantastic job. If we could give him a round of applause. Coaches, your next assignment is after this award ceremony, so I'd hope to see you guys there. So I want to turn this over to the video and to the student athletes, especially our seniors, who it is about right now. So congratulations, good luck, and thank you for your time here. Thank you.
Bang, bang, you won't stop till we let you. Try to relax, cause you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe, though the going gets rough, that you gotta hang tough to make it. History repeats itself, try and you succeed. You never doubt there's only one, and you can have your dream. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Fight to the end, 'cause you're not prepared. Always know that you have inside you. Love gather the crowd, standing out in the crowd, with the arms in the game to fight. Try your best.